Hello and happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to another Chamber Check-In episode from Idaho's only five-star accredited chamber. Today, we get to hear from Brianna Toops. She's the owner of Maid4you Cleaning Services, and I'm going to bring her on stage right now. Hi, Brianna.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for carving out some time with me today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You know, Brianna, we started these Chamber Check-ins in 2020, and so that's 6 years ago. We featured probably, I don't know, anywhere between 600 and 700 of our members.
Oh, no.
And it's a way to engage with our members through this platform. You know, we have a lot of events that we do, or from you name it, our after hours and different committees and councils and advisory boards. But I like these because it's just one-on-one, and we get to broadcast our conversation and help share a little bit about our members' products and services. But most importantly, I like to share the people. So let's start with you, Brianna. Tell us a little bit about you, your background and history of work that led you to becoming an entrepreneur.
Yeah, sure. So I live in Middleton. I'm based out of Middleton. I moved here from Southern California back in 2020, and I started out flipping houses, and then due to like market fluctuations, we stopped, and then I started working at a local cleaning company out of desperation, kind of. My sister was doing office work for a local cleaning company, and she's like, "You should come apply here," and I kind of scoffed at it and said, "I'm not going to clean other people's houses. Sorry." And then I got even more desperate, and I was like, okay, where do I apply? So I went to like a group interview with the owner and one other girl, and they both really liked me. They said that I was hired on the spot, and I remember not being very excited about this job, and it was just a stepping stone to the next one. And so yeah, I started, and my first day, to my surprise, it was the best day I had ever had working. I loved it. And every day that I, went to work to clean rather than for myself, I loved it. It was so much fun. I loved meeting the people. I loved going to their houses. I loved the transformation. I love helping people. I'm a big people pleaser and helper. And yeah, I ended up over time of like meeting people from, not knowing anybody when I first moved here. I met people, and I had a couple people on the side that I did, and I was like, I don't know why I'm not doing this myself. So that's when I decided to kind of start the LLC, and yeah, it's been going very well.
That's awesome. I love that story of desperation.
Pretty much, yeah, it was exactly what it was.
Yep. That usually fuels our efforts, doesn't it, Brianna?
It does, yes,
Yeah.
always.
Well, Stacy Miller with TML Commercial Services introduced us, and thanks to Stacy, because you ended up joining the chamber,
Yeah.
and taking advantage of some of those opportunities. So tell us the Maid4you story. So obviously you're cleaning for another company.
Mhm.
What was the catalyst, and how did you take that, and when and why did you take that leap of faith of becoming a business owner in the
Yeah.
cleaning industry?
Well, I kind of progressed or advanced really quick in the company. I moved up really fast. I became a lead within a couple of months. Oh, sorry. And then she created like an inspector position for me. So I would go and do random inspections at the different houses that the girls were at. And the owner trusted me to do that because she knew that I did the job right. And then it kind of morphed into like a manager. So I was basically managing like 20 girls at a time, at all times. And I did like, if they needed products, if they broke their mop, if there was a customer complaint, everything that I did, but I saw some flaws throughout the industry that nobody paid attention to, that they turned a blind eye to, that they didn't have time to make the adjustment or, adjust with the times. And the clients are the ones that suffer from it, because they're not happy. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. So I just wanted to kind of be the one to bridge that gap and make a company that, like, I listen to what people are saying. I'm here, and if if somebody's gonna say something, I'm gonna make it whatever it takes to make them happy. Like, I'll do it, and like that's what it is. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And helping people is it's important. People need help. We all need help.
I like that story of resiliency, and also where you see a need, you fill a need, and it sounds like you're a problem solver too, and that usually is a good trait of an owner or a founder. Like, I can figure this problem out, and
For sure.
then that usually becomes an opportunity to provide a service or a product, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Um, Talking about services, tell us a little bit about what Maid4you offers as far as residential, commercial. Tell us a little bit about, share a deep dive into your services.
Yeah, so we do residential and commercial. The commercial is it's tailored very specifically to a certain building or company. So it's kind of hard to go into that aspect. But like I said, it's tailored. We go in and do what's needed. Um, for the residential, we do like reoccurring schedule. Bi-weekly, weekly, monthly, however it works best for the homeowner. And then we'll do like a move out clean. If somebody's moving in or moving out, we go through and clean everything, inside the cabinets, in the drawers, the medicine cabinets, things that most people don't think to clean that do need cleaning. um, we do like a deep cleaning if the home hasn't been cleaned in years and years, and like it needs to be like the baseboards are like they need to be like wet wiped and scrubbed, type of clean. There's those. And then I'll do it's it's tailored to everybody. I mean, same with the residential. It's tailored to what the people need. So it's kind of I go in and do like like a consultation and ask them what they want and what they desire, and then we'll just tailor everything to their needs. We'll make a custom checklist if we need to, if that seems like something that we could all benefit from and whatnot. We'll do a custom checklist, and we just basically cater to anybody's specific needs, because everybody's different. No home is the same.
Absolutely. And I would imagine that you have certain times of the year when people, I mean, you have your recurring cleaning, right? That somebody wants their home once a month, twice a month, but then you probably get that onslaught of folks. Oh, it's Mother's Day, or it's the holidays, or something where you want to get hired. So if we were to look for your services, how do we find you, and how far are you out? Are you scheduled out?
So, a simple Google search, just Maid4you. I should come up in the top three usually, but maybe the top five. Um, Also, my website's ID for Idaho, but it's idmaid4you.com, and it has the homepage will have like a quote form, a book form. There's a price list. There's reviews on there. We have all 5-star reviews. Um, and yeah, and then like Google will have like a phone number you can always call or text, however it works best for anybody, really.
I have your website and your phone number scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Anybody want to
Perfect.
give Brianna and Maid4you a try? I know you have employees, and so you can cover a lot of ground. By the way,
Yeah.
what is your territory for those listening today?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, you asked how far booked out we are. We're usually about 2 weeks booked out. Sometimes we have a cancellation that we can fit somebody in. So, um, or there's even people that we can move around to try and make it work for you. And then our territories is pretty much all of Treasure Valley. There's Boise, Middleton, Star, Eagle, Avamore. We'll go to Horseshoe Bend, Cuna, Emmett, Garden City, the whole general area, like 40-mile radius, pretty much.
Okay, that's awesome. That's great that you're flexible and can do that and cover that ground. You had mentioned residential and commercial services. I had wrote down, who do you primarily work with? Homeowners, realtors, property managers, etc.
Yeah, do have a real estate agent. They're husband and wife. They're loyal to me. And they're my only ones. And then the rest is pretty much homeowners.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. And you had mentioned some of your testimonials, and I'm looking on your website right now, and there's several 5-star reviews. Tell us a little bit about your testimonials and why that's important.
Well, a testimonial is just an honest explanation of, our services, not our services, but of how we did, like what we did, our job. Were we thorough? Tell us, we want to hear everything that needs to be said, because it not only helps boost our confidence and our morale and gives us the courage and everything that we need to have a good day, but it also gives us feedback on things that we need to improve. So yeah, we just want honest reviews, and that's it.
I love it. How can you get any better if you don't know, where you started?
Mm-hmm.
So Idaho, or Maid4you,
Mm-hmm.
with Brianna Toops, offering several home cleaning services, recurring house cleaning, move in and move out cleaning, deep cleaning services, kicking off commercial as well. So I would encourage anybody listening today to give Idaho Maid4you a call and test them out. Brianna, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for your investment with the Chamber.
Yeah, I wanted to add, if anybody wants to mention that you found me on the Chamber of Commerce through this broadcast, I will give you a special offer. Yeah, I don't know, I just thought of it, but yeah, I'm happy to do that for anybody who mentions this.
The perks of being the owner, you can make decisions on the fly.
Look, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. All right, Brianna, have a great weekend.
You too, guys. Thank you so much.